I just want to quickly talk about the two images that I didn't get to talk about last time before we get started. So this one, it looks like some kind of bedroom, and I was looking this over with Teal Gamer, and I think this might be the quitter... excuse me, really? I'm about to say it and you just interrupt me like that. Huh, Bert? But I think this is like the quitter's room, albeit the regular side that we aren't on, because we're on the backwards side, so this has to be the regular one, because the furniture's in the same kind of arrangement, but it's flipped. So I think that might be what this is, which obviously, you know, confirms my theory that we're supposed to get here at some point on the regular side. We just need to figure out how to unlock it. Then there's this one, which seems to be a cellar, because I don't know any upstairs stairs that have two walls and a back wall at the bottom of them. Usually, like, stairs that go up are very open, meanwhile stairs that go down are very enclosed, because it's underground. Anyway, so it looks like there's a bunch of darkness there, which seems to be in a rectangular shape, indicating that there's a door there. And then it looks like there's some light coming from the side here, which indicates that there's another door there. We haven't seen this area, I don't think, because out of the two areas with stairs that we have seen, neither of them looked like this. So this might be upcoming. We might have not seen this yet. I'm not going to talk about the grass one that we saw last time, because, well, I already talked about it. But yeah, I just thought I'd get those two out of the way. Anyway, here we are with Petscop 3. I'm about to react to it. You know the drill at this point. There are a couple of lingering questions that I have from last time, but the main one is, what is in that pathway in the room with, like, the road and the split path? You know, we only went down one of the paths. We didn't go down the other. So that's like my main question. And there are a lot of other questions that follow that are also pretty important, but, you know, this is the main one. So I hope we explore that today.
Alright, so now we're gonna look at what's over here, which I forgot about this.
Well, there you go. And that's what we're exploring today. So, I see no point in wasting time. Let's jump right into it.
I'll look at this now.
Good or goo? Good. My brightness is way too freaking low. Hold on. Alright, you know what, guys? I didn't change anything. The sun just got darker. Good grief. And alas.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the message. Good grief and alas. What the freak does that mean? That's like an incomplete sentence. Actually, that's not even a grammatically correct sentence as far as I'm aware. Looks like we got some sort of brick building here. What's this? Oh my, we got another pathway. Another split path. And you know what? I got a feeling that this brick building is all we're gonna explore today. We're not even gonna get to the secret split path. The freak? Oh, is it like some sort of deposit station? Like you're supposed to put... excuse me. You're supposed to put a burp in there.
What's that?
Looks like a looks like a depository station. Because, yeah, it twists out to the outside, and then it twists to the inside of the building.
I think you have to put something there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're going in. Got a canvas. We're not going to interact with that, apparently. Yeah, because that's the other side of the depository station, right there. So it goes into the building, and then you're supposed to put something in here, but why? And what, even? Yeah, that's, like, exactly what it looked like from the outside. And we got another pathway there that actually looks to be blocked, now that I'm looking closer at it. Also, we got like a nice old-timey pink carpet down there with some interesting patterns. That, or it's a tiled floor with interesting patterns, but, you know, I don't have a joke to put here. What the freak? What? Eyes? The faces! Y'all remember the faces? The one on the grave and the one on the building from last time. Oh my god. Are we gonna get some answers about those? Because, yeah, I was asking about that. Eyebrows. What the heck? We got a...
Okay.
Yeah, we got a whole face customization system in here. What the?
What?
Yeah, it's kind of silly. What the heck? Yo, what the freak? Ah, it's an earthquake! Ah!
This is just flat out a full game that I'm playing now.
I mean, yeah, clearly. I definitely listen to me stuttering. I definitely feel like I said last time, the even care world was like, that was the fake out, right? That's the cover up. It was to hide this. So this is the game of Petscop. What the freak? Yo, what the freak is falling down? Is it an elevator? What kind of freaky elevator is that?
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Are you just supposed to wait?
I just walked up. I don't think I was supposed to do that.
I mean, the earthquake stopped, so... Alright, we're going back in.
Yeah, I reset it.
Interesting. So maybe you just do have to wait. I don't know how long you'd have to wait, though. Hopefully that won't take too long. The video is 11 minutes, so maybe it is going to be a long wait.
Okay, try that again.
Yeah. Make a whole new face. Alright, what do we got this time? Got the curvy eyebrow. It's interesting that these faces don't have mouths. Oh, bro just spammed it. Alright, so now we got an earthquake again, guys. Got an earthquake! Yeah!
So do I just wait?
I guess so. Bro, my light wasn't even on.
I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, just wait, dude.
Or I have to put something in there.
You know what? That is also a possibility. You might have to put something in there in order for something to happen. It might be, like, incomplete. Like, it won't let you go through unless you put something in there.
Yeah, it turns out I just had to wait. But I had to wait a while.
Well, I'm glad you cut over it.
So this is cleared out, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's in here?
Oh, it's like some kind of bedroom. There's a child on the bed right there, or some sort of human. We got patterns on the floor, bears, stars, and game controllers. That, I think, would be the face that you have to make in order to unlock this room. There's some different patterns on the walls. We got a table with some stuff on it. Oh, we can get a nice closer look. Oh, and apparently we can also move while getting a closer look. I mean, that's how it works in real life, too, so, like... Looks like we got an 8-ball and a monster truck, or just a regular toy truck. Yeah, so what's the purpose of this? And, of course, the room has a abyssal void in it, you know? That's what, you know, all the cool kids these days have abyssal voids in their bedroom. Any cool kids in the audience, you know it's true. Alright, well...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, alright.
You gonna say anything meaningful? You gonna talk about this?
Let's try another one, I guess.
Okay.
So I just did it again. I put in another one of these.
Yeah, you did.
And I just let it go. And the room rumbles for a while, but then it just stops kind of abruptly.
Okay, so what's the purpose of this? Like, I'm legitimately confused. I think maybe it'll be more clear when we when Paul tries like the face combinations on the gravestone and on the building, but I don't know. That's interesting.
So what do we have here now?
Oh, everything changed. Dang, we got a whole new room color, different patterns on the floors and walls. We got different things. That looks like a Rubik's Cube, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh! It's like one of those things where you fill it with like a bunch of little candy, like pellets or whatever. I'm not sure. And then you lift open the lid and you pop one in your mouth and then you close it back up. It's like kind of a toy thing, which makes sense because these are children's rooms. I don't like those faces on the floor, by the way. Those kind of creep me out.
Yeah, so it seems like I put in one of these faces and it gives me a room.
Yeah.
I guess that's a kid sitting on the bed. And
yeah.
Like a different pattern on the floor and the walls and the thing here.
Yeah, so it seems like possibly generated in some way, or like every outcome is a predetermined room or something. I'm not sure.
It seems like there are many combinations of these faces.
Yeah, oh man. If the rooms are all predetermined, that'd be like a lot of work for the developer to put in. Like, holy moly, man. Just coming up with all... I would give up. I would give up on this part of the development process. Because holy man. That's like a lot of different face combinations.
So, if I were to guess, these rooms are... Because there's not much variation between these rooms. They're probably generated in some way.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
So I'll try a few more. Every time I put in one of these, I have to wait for like 10 minutes. So I'm not going to try too many of them. Here's another one. Okay, we got a green room with controllers on the ground. Don't know what the pattern on the walls is. Looks like we got a Game Boy and the toy truck from earlier. So this is a gaming kid, clearly. Who knows? This might even be... Oh. And here's... Okay, hold on. I want to finish my joke. I know the all humor has been taken out of the joke at this point, but who knows? This kid might even be me. It's just empty now. This punchline doesn't hit anymore. Am I even funny anymore? And here's another. On the table we got some Rubik's Cube and some Play-Doh. On the floor there's like teddy bear patterns. Can't see the pattern on the wall as usual. Yeah. So anything look familiar here?
Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. Like, these faces here. I feel like we just need to recreate these faces in the canvas thing. Wait for the room to spawn, and then we can explore their rooms, I guess. Which leads to the question, like, were these kids? Because I guess they're both kids, right? Mike is the dead kid. I'm gonna assume that girl down there, until I'm told otherwise, I'm gonna assume that girl down there is Care. And so, like, maybe they ran away from home or were put into, like, an adoption home or something. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to symbolize.
Yeah, so probably we're supposed to try these out, put in these faces, and see what we get. So, start with this one.
Okay, start with the kid on the gravestone, so we're going to learn more about Mike. Also, I just noticed Mike's gravestone has a gift on top, which I remember way back in the first episode, in, like, the gift plane area, right before the first, like, level, there were, like, little presents on sticks all around. So they just twisted that into something dark. Mike is not inside right now. He is dead. Ah! I see. You may visit his room. Alright.
So this is the room corresponding to the face on the gravestone.
Yeah, so this is Mike's room. We got brown. Looks like we got some patterns on the floor. Great commentary. We got patterns on the floor. No, it looks like that creepy face, some weird circular thing, like rings or whatever, and I'm not sure what that is, but then we got like a pattern of dots as well. I don't know what this is supposed to say about Mike, but I think the sun might have just gotten brighter again because I cannot see the wall at all. Oh my god, that's the question and answers character on the table. Well, I guess calling it a character is kind of weird. So that's an actual object. So then I'm confused then. What is that question and answers character actually supposed to be? And more importantly, how does it connect back to Mike? Why does Mike have it? I also noticed that that's the only thing on the table. Oh, and Mike isn't on the bed because he's dead, so developers paying attention to detail. Oh, my bad, there is something else on the table. Looks like a pair of tweezers or something. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Not sure what that is on the right.
Yeah, me neither. Also, I'm noticing there's glasses in the floor pattern, so perhaps Mike wore glasses. And I think that was the thing that I didn't know what it was, so now that I got a closer look at it, you know, it's a lot more clear. Which I just realized is a glasses pun.
Alright, gonna try the other one now.
Alrighty then.
Nothing to see here. The bed's empty.
Well, yeah, that's because he's dead. Care is missing. Okay, so this is Care. We just confirmed that. That's not a theory anymore, okay? Put your theory journal away. This is a fact now. But we don't know. We know that this face is Care, but we don't know if Care is the girl down in the flower shed. You may visit her room. Yes, thank you. Okay, we got a gray room. Got paint rollers and sunflowers on the floor. I think that's a sunflower anyway. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We got that question and answers character again, so clearly connected to Care in some way. And then we also got a box of crayons. And once again, the sun is too bright, so I cannot see the wall pattern. Bruh. And it doesn't look like Care is here, because Care seems to be missing. So we got a dead kid and a missing kid. That's great stuff, honestly. Great content. Oh, YouTube's gonna love this.
Here's the other room. And it looks like there's something here.
There is? I don't know. Hold on. Let me actually turn my brightness down this time, and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if that's actually going to affect the brightness of the video, but I changed my brightness. And I can, in fact, see something back there. It looks like some sort of note. And I guess we're about to read it now. Your wife says, Care isn't growing eyebrows. That's true. Care doesn't have eyebrows, because we know Care's face, like, there's no eyebrows on it. You say, that's a puzzle. You're secretly very excited to hear this news. Why? I don't understand. You're in the bathtub thinking about her. Yo, what the f- I have a guess at which child you'll pick next. Pause on that. That is a wild statement. First of all, the fact that they even pick a child is questionable. Next? You telling me there's more than one? What is that why Mike is involved in this? Because he's one of the missing children too? And I'm guessing one of the less fortunate ones. When you find her room, the passage to my right will lead to her. Okay. She'll appear from the darkness, limping, and I'll shoot her in the head. Where is this coming from? This is a wild statement. This is... You know what? Nah. I'm out. See you guys later. Goodbye. Taking this recording sign down, too. I'm not recording anymore. I'll get someone else to shut the cameras off. What, did you think I was actually leaving? But no joke, that is a wild statement. Why?
What am I reading?
Yeah, I don't know. Tiara says young people can be psychologically damaged beyond rebirthing. Okay, so that goes back to the do you remember being born question from last time. So they can be psychologically damaged beyond rebirthing. First off, what is rebirthing? That's already confusing enough. How does that even happen? But they can be psychologically damaged beyond rebirthing? As in, like, you can wreck young people so bad that they can't even reset no more. Which I suppose on some level, realistically, that's true. If, like, rebirthing is simply symbolic for, like, starting over as a person. Also, who the freak is Tiara? A young person walks into your school building. Wait, is this the same you that we've been talking about the whole time? They walk in with you. You're holding their hands. Okay, so maybe like a father figure? Or something, which if this is the same you that we were talking about before, that's wild, because that means that Care's father, well, maybe they're not talking about Care, maybe they're talking about Mike, or some other unrelated child. I don't know, I need more information. They come out crying into their hands, because nobody will love them, not ever again. Yikes, that's rough. Nobody loves me. Oh my gosh, that's what NLM stands for. That's rough. That sucks. So, I feel like at this point we can pretty much confirm that, like, the girl on the paper and in the flower shed is Care. Because first off, we're finding this note in Care's room. And second off, the girl was in the shed where we first found this face. So, like, all the evidence would seem to suggest that girl there is Care, which means that we're looking for Care A, Care B, and we've already found Care NLM. That would then lead me to believe that the father figure is the kidnapper, which is kind of messed up in and of itself. And I don't know what he, or I guess this you character, could have done to Care to make her be like, nobody loves me. Like, that has got to be some atrocious treatment. And you know what? It's probably got something to do with that question and answers thing, whatever that object is. They wander the Newmaker Plain. Newmaker Plain? What the freak? The only plane I can think of would be the flat plane of grass that, like, we first came to this dark realm. Like, is that the Newmaker Plain? Because that's very, very vague. So I'm not sure. And that's the end of the note. That was wild. That was a wild note. We learned a lot. And quite honestly, I wouldn't be, too upset if y'all were to unsubscribe right now. What? Or at least stop watching the video.
I'm not sure what to say about that.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm wondering now. Because the note... Remember the note that came with this game?
Yeah, what about it?
It said, for you.
That's true. I've been talking about that since the first episode. This game was very clearly made for somebody. And you know what? With the way this game uses the word you a lot to refer to someone very specific, I wouldn't be surprised if the you on Paul's note was the same you in this in-game note. So I wouldn't be surprised if this game was meant for the kidnapper / Care's father to see. Maybe to, like, show him his misfortunes and how he was wrong. Which is honestly kind of strange when you could just call the cops and arrest that man.
For you. And this note is referring to the player. It's saying you. And I was already thinking this, but it seems like it's possible. This game was made, well, this part of the game was made for somebody to see.
Yeah, I've been talking about that since the first episode, and yeah, it's good to know Paul was also kind of thinking the same thing, because, like, it's just too specific to be for Paul, you know? It seems like Paul has come across a game that is part of an ongoing situation that he's not involved with.
Or at least at some point, it was I don't know.
Fair enough. I'm barely formulating my thoughts right now. Matter of fact, let me get a drink of water, because it's hot in here today.
It just seems like it was intended for somebody. Not me, certainly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Paul isn't the target audience here. Neither is it me, nor you, nor anyone else. It's someone very specific. But who? I mean, my bets are on the kidnapper / Care's father.
We're still not done.
Oh! You heard it here first, folks. We're still not done. Although, it looks like we're about to be done.
So we still have whatever's over here.
Oh! So, nothing.
Or not.
Yeah, this part was definitely unfinished. There's no way in heck. Okay, bye. Ah, hello. Good to see you.
Okay, I'll just end this here then.
Alright, fair enough. And that is the end of Petscop 3. This is getting really dark really quickly. Like, with every new episode, they add this new layer of darkness and cursedness to this. That's just, yo, if you don't have a resilient mind, you might not make it through this series. Anyway, that was Petscop 3. If there were any, like, hidden images in the darkness, I'll be sure to, get those and talk about them next time. Just provide my thoughts on them. But if there weren't, then, well, I won't need to. Anyway, so, hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!